Well, it's another week and another video. So let's get this ball rolling. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule of activities and assignments for this week. Again, as normal on Monday and Tuesday, you're going to want to start with the videos and reading. The videos for this week deal with working together on a group project, and then also some advice specifically for how to do this group video assignment. And then the readings are going to focus on tips and advice from both professors, students, and other academic professionals on just some guidelines and some advice for how to succeed uh, in college, as an incoming freshman. So make sure to read those and watch those videos on Monday and Tuesday. And then also on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you want to be working together with your group members to choose a topic and then submit it to the discussion board for comment and feedback from me. And then also posting on the discussion board about the readings on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. On Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're going to do tutorials with me about your group assignment. And, we'll go into that later in this video about what is actually involved with that group assignment. And then begin finding sources on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for that video, that group project video that you're going to work on. It's going to be a 2-week project. And then by Saturday and Sunday, you want to have responded to your peer on their discussion board. All right, let's talk about this group project. The first thing you should know is that there's sort of a 6-stage process, and the first stage is that you're going to find a group and choose a topic, and then the second is going to be having a tutorial with me, and then the third step will be finding those sources to inform you about your topic and answer your research questions, and then after that, step 4, you're going to work together with your group to write and submit a script for your video. And then after that, step 5 is to actually make the video based upon a PowerPoint presentation or other sort of presentation applications or software, and where you narrate your video, and then you'll submit that to me, and then also post your video link to u.osu.edu for step 6. So the way to do this is if you go under the discussion board from this month's this module, you'll find group movie project topic, and this is where I think you should post ideas. And I think the best way to do this is to post on this topic, on this discussion board, a topic that you would be interested in doing. And then other students who are interested can reply to your post and say, yeah, I think that'd be great, and I'd really like to do that. And that way we can start to form groups. Groups should be between 3 and 4. And just some ideas about the general topic that you'll want to do is to choose something that you think other students would be interested in or would be helpful for them to know. You read articles from us, and those can be a great starting point. And you watch the videos that are posted from this class, and it's one thing to hear it from teachers and such. It's another to hear it from a peer who is either gone through it or about to go through this experience too. It just makes it a little more meaningful. So some topics that you can maybe think of are, Ohio State has 1,000 different student groups and organizations. So doing a little bit of research about those, students might be living alone for the first time, so you could talk about that and other life skills, dating, and personal relationships. Just some tips or some advice. Drug and alcohol use on campus, and is fairly common, and so educating your classmates about the use of drugs or abuse of drugs on campus. Campuses around the United States have active Greek life organizations, so you could talk about sororities and fraternities, or using research databases, safety on campus, staying safe, or overcoming culture shock. I know some of you have lived in dorms already, so you could talk about that. So those are just some ideas. And so post to here if you have an idea of what you want to do, and then other students who are interested will respond to your post, and that's how we'll form groups. And again, remember, a maximum of 4 students per group, and groups cannot duplicate topics. So the first group to sort of claim a topic is the first group that gets to use it. Once your group has chosen a topic, then you need to schedule a tutorial with me, and there will be another one of those Doodle links through which to do that. And I would like each group to nominate one student, because it's going to be really hard for us to do simultaneously or back to back 3 or 4 tutorials, and we don't really need to do them back to back because we'll have to cover some of the same issues. So once you've chosen your group, go ahead and choose a student to represent the group and have the tutorial with me. After you've had the tutorial and you're ready to go, it's time to start developing and finding your resources. And those resources can be something that we've read in class, or the Ohio State Library, or any other websites. But just things to remember. Some guidelines is, share the work. So divide the work equally among your group members, so that not just one student is doing all the work. When you're using outside sources, you need to paraphrase or quote when necessary and cite the source of that information. With your group, you want to design slides and make sure that you are all using the same theme, so that you're not jumping back and forth between different styled PowerPoint slides. You want to make sure that your production of your video is high quality and you have clear audio recordings. Each student should play an equal part in those recordings, so that each student is equally represented. And so sharing the work is going to be an important part of this assignment. So having clear roles and expectations is something that's going to be important for being successful, and that's something that we can discuss again in more detail in your tutorials. Well, another week, another video. So contact me if you need any help, and I'll be seeing some of you very soon on our tutorials. Have a nice week.